Hi everybody, it's Lily, and it's been a while. So there's been a few things going on in my life, but now that I'm settled into my new lifestyle, I am back to make videos. Pardon my nail polish chipping off. Been a few days, so now it's starting to flake off. Anyway, I thought today it would be fun if we tried making some characters. I've had some of these dried flowers for a while now, and I thought it would be cool to make some like fairy characters. Okay, so I organized these flowers according to color. I think I'll be making like 3 characters. We've got some light blue. These are some dark rose petals. I've got this one. It is, I don't know what kind of a flower it is, but it's like a whole flower. I've got some fuchsias over here. Some of these purple flowers. I don't remember what that one is. But yeah, let's draw some sprites that are inspired by these different flowers. And then I'll get coloring and I'll get gluing. And it'll be fun. Okay, so this first fairy sprite character, I think I'm gonna do 3. So I'm going to have one here, and one here. So let me just draw their heads real quick. Okay, so we've got some interesting heads going on. Let's start with this one. This character is going to be pretty tall and pretty lean. Kind of like, I'm inspired by Pearl from Steven Universe for this character. Because I think I'm going to make this character have a skirt out of those light blue petals. I want them to be interacting, maybe not just standing there, because that would be kind of awkward. Maybe this character is playing a musical instrument. That could be cool. What kind of a musical instrument? Maybe they're all playing musical instruments. That would be pretty cool. This character will be playing the flute. Oh boy, okay. Flutes are so difficult to draw, and people playing flutes are even more difficult to draw, so I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna look up a reference. That's what I'm gonna do. I've been watching Adventure Time again, and Finn plays a flute, and so I think that's probably why I was inspired to do this. That's awkward. This looks so bad. This is the pinky. It looks so bad. Okay. Everything will be okay. You know, that doesn't look half bad. I'm actually kind of proud of that. And this character is going to be very cute. They're going to be wearing a skirt, a flower skirt. So I'm going to draw pretty much everything else and then just put the flowers on top. I've also been really into Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, I've been into Dungeons and Dragons for a while. I've been getting into the character art. I think it's pretty neat. I like it. So this character going to have their hair drawn up in a ponytail. I think I want her to have like a flower crown. I wonder what drawn flowers, real flowers are gonna look like together, so this is going to be interesting. Just doing some like, kind of like 3-petal flowers. Maybe add a petal behind there to make them look a little bit more cohesive. Can have a bun or a ponytail. I want to do like a braided bun. I don't know if this might just be getting too complicated. It's one thing I kind of avoid is detail in my characters, and I want to add more detail. I'm gonna have her, I want the clothes to look just as interesting as her hair now, because yeah, her hair is very interesting, so gotta continue that detail elsewhere. They kind of have poofy sleeves. And these cuffs. Kind of like that. Does that look like a foot? Feet are hard. I don't like them. And of course I'm gonna come back through and line and color and all that jazz. But we're gonna move on to the second character. It's like, that is the size of their head. Also could be their body. Yeah, I like that idea. He's gonna have really tall boots. What's up with my obsession with characters wearing boots? Like, all my characters wear boots. This guy's gonna have a beard, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe just a little bit. So he's gonna... Oh, I don't know. I feel like I need to draw his face first. And... Yep. Here we go. He has a big fluffy mustache. Yeah, this guy's just like totally a gnome. And his lower lip. And I want him to be playing a musical instrument too. So what musical instrument should he be playing? Maybe it'd be kind of funny if he was playing the harp, and I love that idea, so I'm gonna have him playing the harp. Obviously, this is a very simple lyre. Well, shoot. Maybe, now the flower isn't gonna work so good for his shirt area. We'll see. Could make it into a hat. That's pretty good. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. I'll put that as a hat on him. So, pretty much, none of these characters' clothing are like going to match up. They're like totally different. So that's okay though. I give old dudes these kind of like closed eyes like this. Can't really see his midsection so much, so that's fine. I'll just leave it the way it is. And he is going to be bald. I kind of want to use this flower. Wondering if they could be playing that like a trumpet. I mean, this is a pretty wild statement for a trumpet, so I feel like the character needs to be a little extra to like compensate for that. I want to make them have some crazy hair. Should their hair curl in a curly Q also, or no? We're gonna try not. I like that. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, everybody's closing their eyes. I like this. This is cute. Forgot to give this guy eyebrows. Okay, that's better. She's playing the trumpet. I want to give her a collar. To give boots or not to give boots. But the thing is, if they're like wandering performance artists in like a magical land, you'd think they would want to be wearing boots. Because like, what if they walk into some mud and stuff, you know? So yeah, she's gonna wear boots. I can't help it. I can't help it. I like that. I think that's good. Maybe something in her hair. Maybe I'll put a flower in her hair. Okay, so I'm going to fine line and then I'll color. Then maybe do some more details and then add the flowers and then it should be done. Okay, so this is the color palette I came up with for this character. I was looking at my marker swatch sheet and I chose some colors. First one is just start with the skin tone, and because this character is an elf, these people actually turned out to be more like Dungeons and Dragons characters. Anyway, she is an elf, and so I wanted her to have kind of an unusual skin tone. So I went with this kind of a lighter gray color, kind of a bluey gray. And so I chose the skin tone, and then I put the skin tone down on the swatch sheet to compare it to other colors. And then I was looking at a color wheel as well to try to see which colors would look good with this one. And for the hair, I chose this orange color because it is a complementary color to blue. And it's funny because I was like, oh, she's basically just turning out to have the same color palette as Pearl from Steven Universe, and I didn't want it to be completely the same. I decided to do a darker blue color, and I kind of chose kind of a bluey green for her clothes, and I thought that would look really nice contrasted to the orange of the hair. And then I wanted one more accent color just to like pop, and I chose bright yellow for the flowers, and I think that'll look nice against the other colors too. And yeah, so from the markers, I'm just using the Parkoo brand markers, not sponsored. Anyway, yeah, so I'm using those, and then I used Sharpie fine tip markers to do the outline. Yeah, that's turning out pretty good so far. I am enjoying it. I kind of want to keep her shirt white because it is influenced by Norwegian traditional outfits. So maybe I'll just do some like embroidery detail. Yeah, detailing, that's one thing I want to get better at. Yeah, I am pleasantly surprised that she doesn't look so much like Pearl from Steven Universe. And of course, when I was figuring out these colors, I was looking at the flowers because you gotta see what it'll look like together, you know? So that's how you blend with that's how you blend with alcohol-based markers. You put down one color, and then you take the base color and you quickly go over it to blend it out. Light source is definitely a light coming from over here. I'm assuming they're on some sort of stage, putting on a little performance. Okay, now let's color this little guy. This is his color palette here. And yeah, just reds and golds and bright colors. Thought it would be a nice contrast compared to the more muted colors over here. I chose a different color for his nose. I want his nose to be a little bit lighter, so I was thinking 97 to add a nice contrast, kind of rosy nose kind of quality. Maybe his lip is going to be that color too. I like that idea. And I hope his eyes are just still noticeable after this. Might have to outline them in a different color, like a gel pen or something. And then the markers do tend to lighten up as they dry, so I think we'll be able to see the contrast between his eyes and his skin a little bit better soon. But this guy, he's a halfling bard. They're all bards, actually. I think I'm gonna add some details in his little band around the hat later. Let's do a stripe of yellow here. And yeah, I'll just make this yellow. Why not? I've been considering it. Let's color his boots. I'm thinking, I honestly think I want to make his boots black, so I'm going to do maybe a real, like maybe not completely black, but a cool gray. Man, I would love to design characters for TV shows, I think, for cartoons. I think that would be so cool. I think that would be my dream job. Yeah, and then that's gonna be his beard color. Can't miss that eyebrow. I feel like red and gold is a very classic bard color scheme. And the other side, of the harp. I'm going to add some strings and probably white gel pen. I think that could look pretty cool. I need to make some more artist trading cards. I'd like to make them of these characters. These are turning out to be pretty dang cute. That is pretty good. I like that. Don't think I want to use such a harsh shadow under his nose. I kind of want to leave this lighter. So I'm just shading with the same color that I originally put down. Adding some hair lines. And shading his eyebrow a little bit. Okay, final character. And her color palette is here. She's mainly greens. I thought it would be nice with the color of the trumpet that she will be playing. So this character, I decided she is a half elf. And she's a druid that's also musically talented. Cool. Hopefully the marker will dry all even. And I honestly have no clue because her hands are going to be covered up by the trumpet bit a little bit. I have like no clue what this is going to look like when I put that on top. I want her hair to be a lighter green, so I've chose a classic spring dim green. I think this was my favorite color of the Ohuhu set. This poor marker. It came to me like kind of exploded. The ink was like seeping out of it. So I probably don't have much of this ink to be using, but I'm going to try my best. It is the flower, so I kind of want to color match that. And I'm thinking, what color would be good for that? Maybe some light green as a belt. You know, I do love belts in my drawings. And she has some kind of collar going on. Fail at using the broad nib. I don't know how to shade her hair because her hair is very kind of blobular. Oh, you can't even see. Okay, that's a little better. Just exaggerate the shapes with the shading. I think that'll work. I think I want to do some designs on her dress. I've been into making patterns using markers recently. Gonna do some of that here. It's kind of a checkered print, I guess. And doing something simple like this can just take a blank area and make it that much more interesting. Because before it just looked a little too plain. I am enjoying that. I like that a lot. I think I want to do a similar pattern with the sleeves, or some sort of pattern with the sleeves. There we go. Okay, so I want to add a little bit of a background to this drawing, and I just tried this out. It looks like washi tape is good at masking the paper from the marker. So I'm gonna do some masking. I'm gonna try to avoid coloring on their feet. And yeah, I will make a little stage area for them. I think yeah, that would be fun if it was a stage. Gotta say, these markers are still a little bit streaky, but maybe that's just the way markers are. Cause like, that's one thing about illustrations, I'm like, well, I don't know how to do a background because I don't want to like mess it up because I have characters all around. What am I trying to say? I don't want to mess it up because I have to avoid coloring on the characters and things are just going to look patchy and weird. If I can find little ways to make it a little bit easier like this, then I think I could do more backgrounds. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to make it look like there are planks, like it is a wooden floor. And honestly, this could make or break the whole drawing. So let's see. I need to find the marker first. There's too many markers. I found a reference photo online. Gotta do some of this perspective. I'm so bad at perspective. It's like linear perspective going on right here. But I will try my best. Let me know if you want a tutorial on linear perspective, which is what I'm doing right now. And I can totally make one of those. I think I want to do more kind of tutorial and how-tos. I want to do more how-tos and instructional videos. I think that could be really beneficial to a lot of people on the internet who want to draw, and maybe they haven't taken art class, or you know, haven't been in art school or something like that. Okay, that looks pretty good actually. I'm kind of blown away a little bit. Nice. That washi tape worked so good. Messed up a tiny bit there, but it's really no big deal. So I think I'm going to arrange the flowers and then we're going to glue them down. Oh, this is going to be really cute. I can already tell. Maybe do a little bit of trimming on them. This might be the cutest thing I've ever done. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, I can't get over it. I just love it so much. I'm so happy with how this is turning out. Like, it turned out better than I was expecting. This guy, he might need to use a trim. Actually, that works. I don't want to trim these flowers too much because I do like, you know, the way they're shaped already. Kind of want to add a little pizzazz like that. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is the best. This is like my favorite thing I've done on YouTube probably. I knew there was a reason why I was saving these flowers. Maybe just that. Yeah, I think that's good. Now I'm going to glue these down. So I found a bunch of these at Goodwill. And O-Glue is, I used to use it a lot. It is, okay, it says right here. It says it's acid free, and acid will damage your art and your drawings. So it's good to look for an acid free glue. And this stuff dries clear. Yikes. Come on, dude. Okay. Might be a little too much, but it should be okay. I feel like maybe using some tweezers would have been a good idea. This is a delicate process. I don't remember how I had it. this petal was looking particularly delicate. Alright, well, I'm going to let all these dry, and then we're gonna take a final look at it. Okay, so this is the final picture. One thing I noticed about using the glue with some of the flowers, it kind of added these nasty spots on there. I think it reacted with the flower, the glue did, and it made it kind of spotty, which is not the prettiest thing, but it's okay. I love how this guy's hat turned out. I think that just looks so good. Love that. Really enjoy that. And her skirt turned out so good too. I just love that so much. Anyway, yeah, so this is how they turned out. I had a lot of fun with this. It was very inspiring to use some dried flowers, and I recommend anyone else trying this out. I love how it looks kind of collage-y and adds some more interest into the picture, and it really just makes it more unique adding those flowers. Anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!